Hello everyone, I want to welcome you to my channel and welcome you to my countdown to Halloween. And what countdown to Halloween is making treat boxes and cards and things like that to count down to the spooky day. So I am Lisa Fulford, your creative coach, and let's get started with our treat box. We are doing a Tic Tac spell box. So let's change the camera angle around and let's get started with our project for today. So there we go. So the project that we're making is this cute little trick-or-treat. Oops. All treats. Or not trick-or-treat. No tricks. All treats. Boy, I can't even read the stuff on there. So, no tricks, all treats. So that's what we're making. It's a little spell book, and it's got these cute little ephemera type items on the front, and that's coming to you from the Spooky Sweet 12 by 12 Specialty DSP. And so that's what this is, and it has a couple sheets of these ephemera pieces in here, and so that's a lot of fun. So if you do not have a lot of, say, supplies to make different types of things, these ephemera pieces are wonderful because there's no stamping and coloring, although you can do those things. It's just these are awesome. So it's a lot of things that are not in a stamp set. So like the cauldron and the spell potion that is on this treat thing. And so the stamp set that we're going to use is the Spooky Halloween No Tricks All Treats, and I will show you what I did with that stamp. And then we're also adding on these gorgeous stars and their foam. So there's white ones and purple ones and black ones, and they are called the Shimmer Star foam stickers. So I really like those. I already pulled them out of the bag pouch because it's too hard to close it and open it. Whenever you're just going to need it, leave it open. So here are the bits and pieces that I have for our project for today, and I'm really excited to be bringing you this one. And let's see, I only need one of those, but for some reason I have two, maybe in case I cut it or score it wrong. And then we're using these Citrus Adventure Tic Tacs because it's got the orange and the lime green. That's the lemon lime twist, and that is our pumpkin pie off the DSP. And then it looks like Daffodil Delight for the other one. So that's the one I chose for our project. I'm going to grab my scoreboard that's right down here. There's no place to keep it on my desk. Just grab it, grab our little tool. And this piece of DSP is, let's see, 4 5/8 by 3 inches. And we're going to put it in the scoreboard, and we're going to score it 2 inches, turn, and score it 2 inches on the other end. So 2 inches from each end. And so that way you get an equal amount where you're not trying to do like 5/8 and things like that. So there's that. Put that back down, put my tool right up there. So then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to build our cauldron. We'll pop this off. I forgot to do that ahead of time. And just so you know, this is my second filming of this because when I got finished with the first one, there was no audio. So I just decided instead of trying to do a voiceover, we will just film it again. And that way maybe I can fix any mistakes that I made the first time. So I told you I was going to show you a little trick. That stamp is all one piece. See, it's no tricks, all treats. So what I did was I trimmed just above the all treats, and so I have the no tricks. See this little bit on here? See that little piece right there? that's where I trimmed off the all treats from the top of it. Now, you're not harming your stamps other than they're cut, but I can put that back together to have it where it's one stamp, or I can have it separate to be able to do my all treats. I used Versamark, and then I stamped the all treats, and then I heat embossed, or put white embossing powder on there and heat embossed. And then I want to put No Tricks at the top of my label, but I did not want to try to ink up just that group of words and not get it on here, so I just cut my stamp in half. Easy peasy. It's not that big of a problem. I can put it back together, no problem at all. So I'm going to ink this up, stamp my No Tricks right there. And that is all the stamping that I have to do because I've done the all treats ahead of time. And so we're all good. So we've already scored this. And we've done that. So and we have that. So now let's build our image. So I'm going to take our cauldron and I'm going to bring in my dimensionals. And I'm going to add up close to that edge at the top of this cauldron 2 dimensionals, and then I'm going to add 2 more right below it. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is the ephemera pack is not as thick as our cardstock. It kind of bends a little bit, and I want to give it something substantial to stick to this. And then because we're going to add to it, I did not want it to be twisting and pulling, because we're going to, they're going to open and close this quite a bit because they're going to find it to be adorable. So I put these on the back there, and I'm going to peel these backings off. Whatever reason, 2 of them, I can't get the backing off of them. There we go. Put that in the trash. I'm going to move that stamp set out of the way because it's kind of encroaching on where I'm working, and I just need it to open up. So I'm going to bring this up and I'm going to add it to my label. Try to get as centered as I can. See, I didn't press that down hard or anything. So I don't want my top of this to cover up my No Tricks. It did again. When you're trying to sit down and look at it, it's a little bit harder. Okay. So there we go. All right, so now then I want to put some dimensionals on the back of our potion that we're using. So there. And there. And then we have some corn and we have a bat. So I'm just going to add a small dimensional to the back of the bat like that. And I think that is all the dimensionals that we will need. If we need them later, I'll get them again. All right, so we're going to take the backings off of this. Just like that. And then we're going to add our potion to our cauldron. Don't want my little stir to cover my No Tricks either, so I put it at a bit of an angle. There we go. Just like that. And then let's do our box itself. I'm going to put all that stuff up there. I'm going to add this piece of DSP. There's characters on the back of it. They're super cute, but we're going to just cover it up so we can have the pumpkin pie showing. I'm going to add it to the right side. like that. And then I'm going to fold on these score lines like that. Got glue, or I picked up that DSP. All right, so that is down. I'm going to make certain that it stays put. I'm going to score these, burnish these score lines like that. So that is our book. So this goes in here, but if you had that belly band, it would slide out. So we're going to put a candy holder band inside. Okay, so we're going to take our Tic Tacs. We want to center it about yay so, right up and down in the middle. And so you want pieces hanging off both sides. And we're going to fold and tuck, and fold and tuck. I'm not making them super tight. I'm going to add some glue. I'm going to start with the bottom this time. I've been starting at the top, and maybe I just need to start at the bottom to make this work a little bit quicker. So I'm going to bring this in just past that bottom. I'm trying to get it centered from side to side. Looks pretty good. Oops. And that'll go right up there to the top. Right, so I'm going to add some glue just on that end. I'm going to fold it over. Sure, I should have folded it over before I put glue on it. And then I want to bring it up here to the top and make certain it doesn't go past that edge. So we glued at the bottom and we glued at the top. And let's put our Tic Tacs in and see if they will slide in and out before that glue dries. A little tight, so I can loosen that up just a little bit. There, much better. And then press, so it's not going past. There we go. So there is our inside. I'll slide the Tic Tacs in there. You don't want them to just fall out, but you don't want them so tight you can't slide them in and out. All right, so we're going to take scissors and we're going to cut apart these words. Go. Make certain there's nothing on those. So I'm going to take and add some glue to the center of this, and I'm going to put treats. I'm going to take this one that says all. I'm going to put that there. And then close that up. So there is our potion book. But now then it is time to do the rest. I'm going to start on this one side. So I'm turning it upside down. I'm going to put my green belly band to hold this shut right here, and I'm going to crease. Make that straight. Then I'm going to crease the other one. Make that straight. And then instead of keeping it here, I'm going to turn my book back around, and that's going to be my creasing for the opening of the book. Because if you crease here, you will bend that together and it'll bend the front of your book. And I don't want to do that. Okay. And then we're going to just crease like that. And that gives us a little bit of opening here. And then we're going to pull the longer piece out from under. And then my, whoops, my glue holder. I'm going to add glue just to this edge right here. It won't take very much. Then you want to line this up straight and hold it for a moment. So that it'll stay, and then see if we can slide. Yep, we can. It slides. So make certain that's good and adhered. Then I'm going to add a little bit of glue right where this comes together. Okay, so just in the center. And then we're going to add our cauldron and our label that it's on. Slipping and sliding. So we're going to hold that in place so the glue can adhere to that. Should be good. And then I want to take, I'm going to put my candy corn down here. So I just want to put glue on the back of the candy corn right here on that one edge that's going to adhere. Tuck that up there. Whoops. Slipping and sliding. Then I want to take my bat. I'm going to add him right up here by the no tricks. So there's that. And for some reason, this is laying down. I think it's, I don't know why it's doing it. I fixed whatever it was doing. Okay, so that's all the putting the box together, but now we're going to embellish it a little bit more. So we're going to grab these, and I'm going to grab, I think these little black ones are the best. I can do a large black one and put it right there. I'll do another large black one and put it, scooch up. I'll put it right down here. And then let's do the little one just right up here by the tricks. And there you go. But we're still going to embellish more. All right, so I've got my Wink of Stella. This is a new one. So for a new one, you've got to unscrew that, take this black band out, and put this down. So on my last video, I couldn't find my Wink of Stella, so when I'm reshooting it, I got a new one out, and even though I know I have one, and then, so I'm showing you how to do this. So you take that band out, I shake it, and then I start squeezing till it starts making, see how it's starting to come there, and it's dripping. Did not really intend to do that part, but so I want to pick up that Wink of Stella, and I'm going to add it to my cauldron's potion. Then I'll clean up that mess. I was squeezing it, I think, a little bit too hard. That's okay. We want it to shimmer. I'm just picking up what's on my desk rather than squeezing more out of the tube. And see how that just makes that really iridescent, and in person it's really cool. Then I also, I think, add some to the candy corn. There we go. So there is our greet box. Let me get a paper towel or a napkin or something. I always try to keep a piece of paper towel near me in case I do make a mess like this. Let's clean that up. Everything will be shimmery. And so there is our treat box. It is the Spell Tic Tac box. So I thought it was adorable, and I was so excited to bring that to all of you. So there we go. Let me put some things away and out of the way. So thank you so much for joining me. I had a lot of fun bringing this project to you. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell so that you don't miss my future videos. And if you're interested in any of the product that I used in this project, then there is a link to my online store in the description below this video. And if you don't want to miss a thing, you can subscribe to receive updates via email. And so by clicking that link in the description below, you can sign up for my newsletter, and I will send out updates on like videos and future classes and things. So I want to thank you once again for joining me, and until next time, happy stamping.